Good morning right there though, fellow truckers. Off we go with SnowRunner. We are going to sort out, well, the sorting center, right? We have to fix the ore sorting center. As you can see, this is just part 1 of 2. This is going to be a mega haul though. We do need 4 metal beams, 6 wooden planks, believe it or not. Then we do need concrete blocks 4 times and consumables 6 times. And we do need 1 extra cabin though. So that is going to be a massive hauling job. And as you can see, we are right here with one of my early favorites though, the Tatra. I freaking love the Tatra T813. That are the stats over there. It's such a good truck, but it's not really an off-road truck though. It's a heavy truck and it's made for heavy-duty pulls and hulls. So yeah, it's a little bit on the slow side too, as you can see. But I do love it though. It's such a very nice truck though. I love it mostly because of that over there. And the hatches where we can actually stand up though and check nature and all. It's a little bit of a roleplay truck for me, to be very honest with you. Right now, I already regret driving it through the deep mud around here. It can easily handle it though, but we do want speed for this mission. But my oh my, nostalgia feelings, it's beauty too. It's kind of cute, right? You know, with the tires. It's a lovely one, for real. But yeah, the best thing about this truck is though, it can haul beautiful, super heavy cargo without any issue. It is really good. Now be careful though if you're going to haul long logs, because it is not the tallest truck though. And with long logs, your trailer and all, it's getting a little bit long. So this is the only issue where we can go. And I would say, even then, it is rather easy peasy though. It's a crawler that just really gets the job done though. It is, I cannot really say more about it. You have to feel it though. You have to feel it. You have to see it, to be fair. But sometimes a little bit of crawling with speed security, like you're not getting crushed by tiny rocks, by tiny pebbles like off-road trucks. And that you know that your engine can just hold up to anything. It's such an awesome feeling though. It really is. What's the best thing about it? You got extra fuel for the long hauls. You got repair parts for the long hauls though, if something goes wrong. But that's about that. Nice and slow. Differential lock, turn it always on so that all the tires spin around. Get all equal torque. This is the difference if you have all-wheel drive off. Yeah, it doesn't do much though, does it? All-wheel drive on, differential lock off. A little bit quicker with on. If they are on, it's a little bit quicker though. So soothing, by the way, the sound of water, isn't it? It really is soothing though. Come on. Accidentally put it in neutral. Let's go on the left side here. It's a nice little shortcut though. We don't have to go through the water. And the rocks are not really slippery though to begin with, so that's a very nice little bonus. Remember the first or second episode of the Yukon? Oh yeah, that was a nasty surprise though, those slippery rocks. Didn't look slippery at all. And by the way, if you want a truck that is really not tip heavy though, stay with this big boy. No, that was dangerous, because if the engine did fall off, you know, fell out, the wind is gone. That was a very dangerous situation. And yeah, sure, it was very tip heavy situation. The truck in general is really not tip heavy. This is one of the reasons why I do always choose this truck for a very difficult terrain like mountains or whatsoever, with cliff sides and all, because it just goes. It doesn't care. It does not care. You can still tip it, of course, as we did see, but that's really dangerous terrain. What I did there, right? You know, like almost 90 degrees. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now, the Tatra is a very heavy truck, right? And the ANK over here is a medium truck. Sadly, doesn't has a lot of options, just like the Tatra. But in general, I have to say though, this truck is speedy. It is very good. It's a lightweight. And it's a lot of fun to drive. Oh, we are talking here about the ANK MK38. And as you can see, that's the stats. And the stats will go down a little bit though, once we do have the steel on the back. It's very heavy cargo, so, you know, it's not an S anymore then, but an A+, I believe, or an A-. Oh, an A+. Beautiful. But now let's see the difference though. Put her in high gear. We got beautiful thick balloon tires on. So far, no biggie, right? It's more speedy, but we already took some damage. Oh, yep. Yep. Oh, yep. See? This is not a tip-heavy situation normally. But for a truck like this, totally is though. And that's why I do like the Tatra. No matter how slow it is though. No matter how slow. So if the Tatra just sleeps over here, it doesn't mean anything for it, right? You know, so yeah, different vibes for different truckers, I suppose. And also different trucks for different truckers, of course, you know, and different situations. It is such a complex mix that you can have. And it's not just about min-maxing though. Sometimes we just feel like we want to go slow and steady. Sometimes we want to go pedal to the metal, you know what I mean though? And we are all a little bit different now, aren't we? Alright, as you can see. Deep mud and water. The ANK is twice as quick though. Maybe 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. It's speeding up. It is 3 times the speed. That's very nice. Call it 4 times. We were in low gear. I thought, you know, like we did need that over there. But low gear plus is actually the one that we did need. But yeah, there's a massive difference though. And these things stick on and off, right? You know, it depends on what you want. And that's why it is so difficult to get actually a main truck though, isn't it? Yeah, here we do need low gear. Low gear plus maybe. Oh, technically we are losing energy here. Because we are just flying up everything. So if we go low gear, we save some fuel. Still just as quick as before. Meaning 3 times right now quicker than the Tatra. If we go up. Yeah, we don't move up though. It's too deep here. I love the feedback, by the way, of the tires. Beautiful details here. Like that. Just way too much acceleration, way too much spinning. No use at all. So yeah, you know, isn't this awesome though, right? You know, we have two different halls in a row that are actually the same one with different trucks, and the vibes are completely different. So forever, you know, you have some change to go through. That's very nice. You know, like, it surprises me still though. Ooh, that was a lot of damage though on the ANK. Yep. The experiences though. It's such a strange thing, by the way. Think about it, right? We are a logistic game right now, or we are in a logistic game. We have lots of different trucks, and we have a lot of different halls. Same roads here and there, but the difference though, it's just night and day. And in my humble opinion though, it feels more different if you're going to run around in, let's say, Call of Duty with a sniper, or with a submachine gun. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing about it. That makes this so immersive. Ta-da! Beautiful, Rod. Beautiful. I know. Alright. Now, here we are with the last metal beams, though. Feels right, doesn't it? Now, we do need to get some wooden planks. And we do have wooden planks right around the corner, I believe. Nope, not anymore. Wasn't this one? I thought it was. Interesting. So, we got some wood framing over there. There. And there. So these are the 6 that we probably will have to get right now. Seems to be the smartest thing ever, right? Because I have a feeling we do need a lot more though, as you can see, right? So let's just get them from the most difficult positions. I will be starting from here, I believe. Yeah, this one was really a doozy though, huh? To get through. So yeah, let's go. I'm looking forward to this part, by the way. It's going to be very interesting. Alright, here we go. I think we should be taking that part over there. It's a little bit wiser than this one, because there is very deep mud. So gotta be careful too, right? Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting haul though. I've never really driven the Tatra in a super heavy mud situation that also includes streaming water. Michigan, we had one little section, right, where the new river was actually taking out the roads by the northern part of the map. But you know, that river was nothing like this part, so gotta be careful about it. I'm very curious how it works, by the way, because these tires are very wide. And, you know, it's not a very tall truck, like I said before, so the stream could be, well, a little bit of a doom. A little bit of a downfall, maybe, for this truck. But yeah, now that I look over there, it doesn't look that deep, to be very fair with you. Alright, let's put it just in low gear plus, so we keep the speed going. Too many bumps and dumps around here. You gotta admit though, this truck is so well balanced. All those rocks and all, you know, it doesn't bounce even though, right? You know, everything is just pure smoothness here. Suspension is just so amazing on this truck. All I can say is I have so much respect though, right? You know, for this truck, what it can do. Just a little slowpoke. By the way, maybe. I don't think so though. Maybe. But I don't think so. I think we have everything totally unlocked already on this big boy. Yeah, probably have. Man, I wish there was a bigger engine on this one. Whew. Maybe. Okay, I will try that though. I mean, we will lose the low gear and all. Low gear plus. And high gear. But I kind of want to see how it feels if we put... yeah, that will not do much though. We already have done that test. Huh. Well, we can still try it with a gearbox. Let's see how it feels on this big boy. We will not be saving a lot of fuel or anything with that though, right? So nobody really should be surprised by that. We have tested that out. Yeah. Maybe it's just for speed then. Maybe. And the speed difference will be, well, back then I did the test. The difference is around 3 minutes though. Right? And that was in high gear favorability. But because this truck doesn't has, well, let's just be fair, it doesn't has a top speed. You know, it's so slow, it doesn't has a top speed at all. Well, it has though, right? You know, we can actually see that over here. It's around 20 right now. And that's in mud and difficult situation. But on the normal road, it just drives almost the same like that. So, yeah, it's a turtle. This truck is an absolute turtle though. Kind of looks like one too if you think about it. It's a nice experiment, you know? What do we have to lose? High gear and low gear, plus and minus. But in general, we have nothing to lose. We can always go back. Look at it though. Eating mud for dinner, boys. Like those orcs in Lord of the Rings. Mud is back on the dinner or something like that. Oh, it's back on the menu, boys. That's it, though. It's back on the dinner. Sounds really, really off, man. It's like me saying when I'm playing Farming Simulator 25. It's not a marathon, boys. It's a sprint. Yeah. It's a freaking marathon. Everything in that game is a marathon. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we are driving now around 20-25 kilometers an hour, which is beautiful though in rough terrain like this. It's like driving a Ferrari on the racetrack. Let's be very, very fair. I think it will be a left turn around here. Come on, big boy. We can do this. Slow but steady. Yeah, it's super deep mud here. But yeah, I have to say though, right, you know, going like with these speeds might be a Debbie Downer for a lot of people though, but believe me, once you get used to it, it's just beautiful. But for tune, plank, cargos, of course, it's a little bit too much, right, you know? But the perfect thing about it is actually, is that you have small logs or something like that. Same speed. Yep, no biggie, no issue. That's the awesome thing about it, you know? But 20. Let's just call it 18 kilometers an hour. That's not a bad thing. That's really nice. And so atmospheric scenery right now. Look at those little snowdrops there, huh? Little snowflakes. So we do need 6 wooden planks, which are just 3 hulls. That means it's actually 1 less than our steel beams. Concrete blocks, same thing though, same thing. Very easy to get to. I believe we still have a lot though of cargo there. That we can just pick up, like concrete blocks from a concrete plant. Because we did haul a lot of cement there already. A lot. And then consumables. My oh my. I do like these missions though. I prefer to go back and forth quite a bit though, left and right. With this, we could actually go across here if we want to. Wait a minute. Yes, we easily could, but no reason why we would at this point. So yeah, you know, like I really do like it. I like this more than the super heavy cargo that we have to haul at once to make it more efficient to the gold mine. Although it was a lot of fun though. I really had a great time hauling 6-slot cargo at one time, you know. But it kind of feels like better, you know, to actually do this. Everything is nice together but spread out. What's your opinion about it? Which one do you like more? Driving half across the map a couple of times for the 6 slots? Or let's say the, I don't know, the 20 slots for 2 time each pull and pull. Don't get me wrong though, these in general take longer than a couple of 6 slots up there on the mountain. Because of the sheer volume that we can actually grab, right? You know, in one go. Now look at this though. Yep. I mean, no issue. Do you see the power of the Tatra? We have tipped trucks for less around there at the same pothole. Right? I even parked there for a second, as you did see, right? This is why I freaking love this truck. It is so good. It is so nice to have this truck though. Really, extreme angles, extreme difficult terrain. Give this truck a try though, because I'm sure you will enjoy it quite a bit. I am sure. Oh boy. If that wasn't proof though, I could have stayed there a little bit longer to be very fair with you, to make just my point even more clear. Yeah, that truck though, and that angle over there says it all. That is the pothole that we called the pothole of doom, I believe, a while ago. It is something you really and desperately have to avoid as much as you can. So be aware of that though. So go for a wide left, but be careful. Don't go too far left. Because if one of your tires hit that pothole, you know, the meteor strike hole that we called it too, you will tip, depending on which truck you drive. And so it doesn't mean that only the Tatra can do what I just did. This is one of the trucks that really doesn't care, you know. That's why I love it. It's good that I could actually show it now. It makes me happy because just talking and not showing feels wrong. You know what I mean though? It really feels wrong. Oh, I sound like a proud dad probably right now though. And look at my baby right over there, boys. Huh? It is already doing the flip-flop, you know. Jumping around and flipping around. Yep. A little salto here, a salto there. Freaking awesome though. I mean, wow. It is good. Yeah. That's the differential lock, by the way. There we go. Let's just slow down a little bit. Lassoing for the corner. There we go. Beautiful. There we are. Lovely. Yeah, just to check out though, we have the advanced special, which is really, really good. I don't have any hope for the multi-purpose because this is just the gearbox that I had the experiment with though. But it could be like because of the Mech Pinnacle though, it is different because it's a quick truck anyhow. So let's try this one out. I am very curious about it. As you can see, no high gear. No low gear plus or minus. Is it quicker? Yes. Yes, it is much quicker. Interesting. It feels like... Okay, it feels a little bit like the Mag Pinnacle now in speed, but the Mag Pinnacle could not really go much quicker than it already did. So maybe that was a very bad test. Wait a minute. Is there a way down here? Yeah, there are a couple of rocks there, but I don't think so, to be very fair with you. Differential lock on. Alright, I just tried though, huh? Oh boy, yeah, no way. There we go. Alright. Not the best way to do it though, but I need to do this test though, because if we can speed the Tatra up a little bit, it just feels right in my heart, you know? It doesn't even stop on one of these rocks. And the nose was really pulled up though. That says a lot to me. That says so much. By the way, no low gear plus, right? You know what that means? If there is no low gear plus gear, top speed doesn't matter much in deep mud or high, right? So be aware of that. Right, I want to see if there was something that we could take there as a shortcut, but no. You know what I mean, though? Just an yeah. Yeah, this is an issue right now, isn't it? Not really meant as a road this over here. So I will give it still a little bit of an, you know, a little bit of a doubt there. A little bit of a pass, in other words. Oh. Yeah, let's just follow this over here right now. Technically, I should probably be going to the other side. Because to the left we only have very, very rough and tough terrain. And if I go over here, and then from there, I have a little bit more streamlined of a road, you know. I know it takes away the speeds of speed tests on deep mud and all, but don't worry, there's some deep mud over here too. High gear will be king right now, or low gear plus, because we only have small rocks around. We are actually in gear 2 out of 5. That's kind of respectful though, isn't it? That is really respectful though. Yeah, we are being pushed away. Not good though, not good. I am actually surprised that we are not in 1 out of 5. Alright. Differential lock, come on big boy. Messed up a little bit? Probably. Yeah, low gear doesn't have the torque though to keep pushing forward. My momentum was gone. We're pushing against the river though. Oh, big rocks. Okay. Nice. Not bad though. Not bad. Now with the low gear, it is quicker. It's not very much quicker though. Yeah. low gear plus or high gear would be king at the moment. Okay, we are quicker though, as you can see. 25. 30, but this is normally around here. Very normal. Top gear, 5 out of 5 speed is around 30, 28 kilometers an hour. Yeah, around 28 again. Snail pace. Don't do it. Not worth it. Not worth it, my boys. Really not worth it, though. It's a nice, fun little experiment, though.